Are you getting sound, wise advice? Today we read the story in Esther of how King Xerxes basically gave a command to his queen Vashti. She did not actually come to him as he commanded, and he got advice from his advisors who knew the laws of the land, and they recommended that he banished her. And yet by chapter 2, you see where he's thinking about Queen Vashti. And again, his advisors come in to advise him to, hey, forget about your queen. Forget about the deposed queen and go find you. Let's look at all the virgins throughout the land and find you a new queen. And he does that. And from that decision, from the first decision of getting angry and getting advice and deposing his queen, comes consequences, short-term, medium-term, long-term consequences that eventually affects the lives of thousands of young women that changed his. And the big question that came to me as I read this story is, what decisions am I making that comes from advice that seems sound because it follows the laws of the land, and that seems wise because it's coming from advisors and people that I trust, without me stopping to ask God, hey, is this thing for me? Is this how you would want me to approach this particular situation? Because when we look at it, even though it's commonly said that Esther needed to become queen for the Jewish people to be saved, I am sure God had other plans around how he could have saved the Jewish people. And so a marriage didn't have to be broken apart for the saving of the Jewish people to happen. Hundreds or even thousands of young women didn't have to have their dreams and their lives totally upsetted in order for the Jewish people to be saved. But that was what came from a decision that was based on advice from advisors that seemed sound and wise. That may not necessarily have been what King Xerxes needed in that moment, or what would have been best for his role as leadership, or best for his wife. And so today, my pink flamingo friend, you can get sound advice. You can get wise advice. But when was the last time you actually checked with God to see if these sound advice, these advice that seem wise on the surface, or what you need for your purpose, for your future, for what you need now? When was the last time? Who are you getting sound, wise advice from? And are you using the discernment that the Lord has given you to check with him, or to even go to him first? So today, my pink flamingo friend, I encourage you that Proverbs says that it's wisdom, discipline, and discernment that allows you to live a fulfilling and successful life. And so it's not just about getting wisdom. It's about discernment around the wisdom and the discipline to actually implement and execute what was given. Have a great day.